What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Moss Hunters and Moss Honeys, welcome back. More Moss Hunter Generations gameplay. Today we are going to be fighting the I always get his name wrong. I mean, you guys are gonna tell me, Dak, his name is Skoogidaboo, not Skarkadar. But I call him Malfestio because he's a bird and his name looks like Malfestio, which is like the same Malfestio in Marvel Comics, the same guy. If you guys seen Ghost Rider, the guy he sold his soul to, so to speak, that's Malfestio. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, we're fighting the bird. We're just gonna call him the bird for now, okay? Okay, so here we are. We're fighting the bird. It's Malfestio. Jeez, I can't remember his name. Regardless, it's the bird. Now, this guy, you guys, if you've played the demo, you know that he has the ability to put you asleep. And I don't know about you, but being put to sleep and being confused is kind of a big deal. So he can confuse you, which will have your button inputs be opposite, so left is right, up is down, that kind of thing. And he can put you to sleep, which, you know, you go to sleep. So you kind of really want to watch out for that, and it's going to be very hard to watch out for that. Me saying watch out for it is tough, because he can make you confused by practically doing anything. He can swipe his wings at you and make you confused. He'll do like a butt drop on you and he'll make you confused. And when he does the butt drop, he'll leave like this cloud of confusion smoke, if you will, and he can like waft it over towards you if you're out of range. He can just fly and hit you and get you confused. I mean, he can get you confused in a multitude of ways. So, I mean, if you're really a person who doesn't like to be confused, odds are you might get confused a couple times in this quest. I highly recommend either bringing your own full stash of Bitterbug, because I don't know how much they give you in the box, but if you have a bunch of Bitterbugs laying around, bring some of that. Okay, it's definitely going to help you. So, with that being said, he can also put you to sleep. Now, being put to sleep is a lot easier, or excuse me, it's a lot easier to like, see, because he'll throw his wings up and like close to his face, and then he'll, yeah, just right there, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, but he'll do that. It's a little easier to dodge. The cone looks like it's going to extend all the way across the end of the stage, but it doesn't actually, the sleep effect doesn't actually take part that far out, like right there. See, I did roll, but I didn't roll spot on, and I actually got away from it, and there was still some cone behind me. So the sleep effect isn't as far as you think it actually is. Like, that's one thing though. I mean, don't try to test it, okay? Just, if you see him doing it, just run away from it. But with that being said, let's move over to the main ish. Let's talk about his weakness. We haven't talked about that yet. Now, he's susceptible, excuse me, to both fire and water. But I highly recommend you bring the water, because there's more parts on his body that if you hit with water will do a little bit more damage than that fire will do. Granted, I think it's like maybe 2 other parts, you know what I mean? But so if you do have some Kutku weapons, or you did make some Nibble Snarf stuff, you're good. Either or, you're fine. Okay, you're good. I ain't mad at you there. Just bring that. Like, I mean, it's just easier if you have the water or the fire. But if you do have the water, hey, go for it. You know what I mean? But his armor is actually pretty cool. I mean, it looks great. Okay, his armor looks great. It's some good looking armor. Okay, it actually comes with the negate sleep, which is useful. I wish they had something like negate the confusion though, because that's the annoying part. It has negate sleep, and I believe weakness exploit, meaning if you hit a monster's weak spot, it'll do more damage than it's already doing because you hit the weak spot, which is pretty cool. I mean, as far as armor goes, as far as skills goes, weakness exploit is really nice skill. Now, the coupling of these two skills aren't necessarily the best, and normally skills like negate sleep is only good for fighting very few monsters, much like himself. I think like maybe one other. So in terms of like all around usefulness, I can't talk English, come on, yo. It might not be all there. So I mean, hey, if you like to use some weakness exploit, you like the way it looks, like, sure. There's a couple of gem slots in it as well, so you can actually gem in something else. And if you have a really nice talisman, you can, you know, be fancy and whatnot. His weapons though, his weapons are actually kinda cool. They're not necessarily the first sleep weapons you get in the game. You can technically get sleep weapons by like gathering like herbs and stuff, but his sleep weapons aren't too bad early on. I mean, they all do sleep. They pretty decent on the damage, quite a bit of sleep as well. The sharpness is relatively nice. What else is there? In terms of end game, they'll probably be your end game sleep weapons as well. I mean, the attack isn't too great. I think like some of them max out at like 190. Excuse me, not 1900. That's crazy. Like 190 or so. I mean, most weapons people are looking at like 2100, things like that. So I mean, like, not like, I can't think of it now. 190. Jeez, I kept wanting to say 1900. Keep wanting to say 1900. Boy, English is hard today, isn't it, guys? But if you like sleep, go for it. I mean, sleep is pretty cool, especially if you have like, I don't know, like a quick hitting weapon. I believe he has a sword and shield. I want to say don't question me, but if he has like I think he has a sword and shield. Quick hitting weapons with elements is fun. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Also, let me just note this right off the jump. He flies around a lot. This video is only as long as it is because he decided, I don't know what it was. I'm pretty sure it was like a very rare like hiccup in his AI, but he moved 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times, I think, in this fight, which is insane, which I've never seen before, ever. He moves to here, he moves to somewhere else, he moves back to here, and I think he's about to go move somewhere else. I was like, now see here, son of a beach. But anyway, that like, he could potentially move. Remember to paintball him because he is a bird weapon, so that way you don't get lost. I mean, that's what I did. I paintballed him and I was fine. But weapons that you could use to fight this guy, I mean, I'm getting away with some dual blades here. He's not a very fast monster. Normally monsters who aren't very fast will move around quite a bit, or real easy when it comes to like using these weapons like dual blades and sword and shield, because I mean, like, they require you to hit the see that right there, the man left. Boy, let me tell you something. Anyway, they normally require you to have the monster sit still for a period of time to do a lot of damage, because you need multiple hits to actually make up for the fact that, you know, your damage is so low. So you can get away with pretty much any weapon here. I will say, in terms of styles though, I would highly recommend Adept, not so much Aerial, because we're using Adept to get away from the confusion, and the confusion is like it's like a dome shape, and you can't jump out of the confusion. You'll just like jump into it. So run Adept, and you should be relatively okay when it comes to like fighting this guy. But with that being said, everyone, more videos to come. My goodness, guys, like, I'm going, like, okay, like, fourth wall breaking time. Okay, we got all the information out the way. I want to make all the videos for the villages, or for the village, like, by the end of the week. Okay, like, so far so good. Every star I've done in one day, but I had to negate like my live stream yesterday because that was 8 videos and 8 monsters, and I think it's 7 in this one. And before, I didn't have to make any armor. I think I just made the Bullfang armor, and I'm still rocking the Bullfang armor. I have to make Mr. Owl's armor. I have to make Blagonga's armor. I have to see, he freaking left. My goodness, bro. Let me tell you something. Anyway, I have to make Blagonga armor, and then I have to make Shogun Centaur armor. So that's kind of a bit of armor I'm going to be making today. So instead of making 8 videos and only 7, I still have to make 3 armors. So that's kind of buttons. So I don't know. No live stream until I get this done, because damn it, I want to knock all the village stuff out. I'm sure there's more monsters out there that I've yet to fight, that are probably only going to be in the guild. Because I've cheated. I'm not lying, I cheated. I went and looked and saw that, okay, some of these monsters aren't in the village. I have to go to the guild. So when we get to that point, we'll just straight jump into the, you know, like the online. But for the most part, I'm going to knock out all the village in 1 week. Fingers crossed, guys. I know I can do this. And then that's it. Yeah, like that's it. Like, after I knock out all the monsters, we're gonna start doing other things like the week of and all that stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for rambling on and like just talking to you all madness like. But it's been your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dug himself. Hope you guys found this video relatively informative and a little bit helpful. And as always, may the desire sensor forever be in your favor.